Everybody mute till we talk.
Hello, it has been a while since I have made a video. I have had to take a step back for a few weeks, but the betas have been keeping the group and the pages going. I do get regular updates on what has been happening. I could not sit back and not say anything, or do anything, so as you are aware, the title of this video will be introducing our new scammer, and touching on the subject with ER. So as some of you are aware, the betas and ER had an argument. We went live and said our piece. I will play some of the live, to refresh everyone's memory. And I have to at least try and find a solution. Now, as you guys know, I play fair. I will always show both sides of the story. I hope this will not upset the betas and ER, however it's only right, and it makes it fair on both sides, and it helps our followers to understand. This is my understanding of it. So in the beginning, ER and the betas started talking and helping each other. Some of the betas were even talking on Carrie's panel just to talk. But then something happened. Carrie inboxed the betas about new charges that has came up about Ashley. She thought she would pass them the information so they could post it on Facebook. The betas wanted to double check the information before posting. One of the betas rang around and got in touch with someone. They stated these are not her charges, so the betas wanted to look into it more. So Rooster made a comment, saying this will not be posted here. It is not verified information. People then went to the comments to say their opinion about ER. This annoyed Carrie, so she went live. Whilst she went live, the betas were still looking into the information. Carrie explained her side of the story.
Trauma response, it shouldn't have happened, and I apologize again for that, okay? I never intended on hurting anybody's feelings or making anybody feel some type of way. It just triggered me off, and I just snapped instead of thinking before I talked, okay? So that was my fault. I should have never done that. I should have went straight to you guys. As far as the issue that happened last night, now, after I had went live and did all that about the comments made on the betas about me, we talked in the background. I spoke with the people involved, well, at least two of them that were involved. And I was under the impression that everything was fine. And had a very long conversation with Rooster, had a conversation with Chrissy. I thought everything was fine, or I was under the impression that everything was fine. And that was it. Well, then last night, someone comes in the chat and is upset again, and is under the impression that I am speaking ill on them, on the betas again. And I was not at all, by no means. I rarely read the comments while I'm live, so I can't tell you everything that was said in the comments, and I haven't watched the replay neither. But I did see a comment of someone saying how they were upset about the comments that were made. And that very well could have been a person who wasn't on that live that we did when I said everything was squashed, everything was done, we've talked, we're cool, whatever. But either way, I addressed that person and I said, well, to my knowledge, I don't need any here we go. To my knowledge, everything was fine. I said, we've talked, we've squashed it, everything is fine. There's no problems to my knowledge, okay? And that was it. I don't know what transpired as to why a beta came in very upset at me and thinking that I was bashing them or talking about them or whatnot, but I most definitely wasn't. Come on, Nina, let's go. Let's go. I most definitely wasn't, okay? And I'm sorry if it seemed that way, but I most definitely was not at all. If I have something to say and I want to say something about somebody, I'll say it and I'll say your name. Let's go. And I'll say your name, I most definitely don't have an issue with the betas at all. So it just kind of threw me for a loop that these comments were even made last night. I know that there are people in our comments and in their comments, like, supporters of each other's, who like to stir up drama. We know that there's someone stirring up drama. And as soon as we figure it out and get down to the details of it, that will be exposed. Because I have no issues with the betas.
So from this video a few days ago, I believe what has been said has been said. We forgot it and move on. We also did a live, and one of the betas had spoke to her husband and forgot to unmute themselves. This caused Carrie to react and inbox the betas. I will play this.
But I'm sure she.
I should have hand lipstick that goes with it. Because the lipstick's the right color.
I'm sure the girl that we had to go against did.
Let's see here. Let me see if I can find.
But I'm sure she got very embarrassed. She went from 150 viewers down to 35.
Yeah. This will take.
So when the betas replied to Carrie, they stated they do not want drama, and that they just want to be left. Carrie then inboxed me and showed me the messages. I told Carrie the betas feel attacked all the time on her live. So then Carrie went live last night. The betas also made.
Okay, y'all, this is Minnie, and I'm the one that had the mic slip that night. I was told it was no big deal, not to make a bigger deal out of it by fessing up that it was me. I don't do things without knowing there was a ramification for it. I wanted to step forward and apologize to Carrie myself. I did just that. She had messaged the inbox. I told her that I am not a fan of hers, never have been. I've only had to watch for investigative reasons since she was coming after us betas, and that I was sorry that the mic slip happened. That got us nowhere because that was played in many lives after. I think I was called one of the type of ladies that you would like to just knock down the street. That's fine. I can own up to what I've done. Never have I heard Carrie admit a mistake one. And things do happen, such as mic slips, such as a video slip, everything else. It does happen. We're human. But regardless of what she said, I did make the public apology to her. Thank you, Alpha.
A post explaining why they do not post information straight away. This also. There is more to the live, but I am sure you can rewatch, or the betas can answer your questions more after the video. So at the start of the video, I said we will say what we have to say, then leave it. This video was made a few weeks ago. We have never mentioned ER. Until now, Carrie has been constantly bringing us up, but last night she did something, and we cannot ignore it. One thing I hate is bullying, doxing, backstabbing, and manipulation. Rooster is a beta. Most of you have spoke to her on live or through inbox. Rooster did a live, and unfortunately she had a cam slip, but it was quickly sorted. So even though she did expose her face, you screenshotted it, and publicly bullied her, body shamed her. This is absolutely vile. And this is all because of Bella and her friends making a hate group, because the betas blocked them for bullying and ringing up motels. Then communication getting twisted between ER and the betas, messages getting read out, a mic slip, and constant nagging and bitching from Carrie on her lives. She has never left it alone, but do you think Rooster deserves this?
Guess what? I'm going to leave. We're going to go ahead and show the videos, but first I am going to show you Rooster. Now, Rooster is from the betas. Rooster is the one that was coming over here, start mess, and was part of the reason why they did that video, and the reason why Alpha was exposed. Alpha was exposed to not even be
Alpha,
a real person,
that just a
essentially,
second,
or not
please?
even be the person we thought they were. You know?
Before we get started watching this video, this is Piper here, everyone. You know, Carrie, you know who I am. And I know you're going to dox me. As I told you before, I don't give two shits. Okay, let's get it right. Don't get it twisted. But I want you to show proof where Rooster has ever done anything, said anything, or talked so horribly about you or any of your followers. When this all started, and I'm going to take y'all back down just a little bit, y'all bear with me. I'm going to try to make this quick. But the reason I want to say this is because it's very important that everybody knows the timeline here. When we all came in kind of at the same time. We didn't have any issues with ER. Everybody minded their own business. They minded their own business. We never was brought up on her channel. So we started going live. Then Bella, aka Willow, joined us on some of our lives. I actually like Willow. I thought she was pretty cool. And this is what I don't understand. Carrie's made comments on her lives the past few nights about we was luring Bella in. We was trying to get Bella to switch sides or whatever it was that in their pea brain mind that they think we were trying to do. We didn't ask them to come over there. We didn't ask them to inbox us to try to become admins. Carrie, are you going to let everybody know that you tried to become an admin? You know, really, I mean, we did not ask you guys to come to our page. Okay. And all the stuff that y'all blame the Rooster for, the blocking, the timing people out, deleting comments. First of all, about 80% of that is a lie. What was done, I done it. Okay, I done it. And I have told you guys time and time again, Piper, me, here, beep, beep, I done it. Okay. And so I'm still confused as to why y'all are blaming Rooster for this. I don't get it. That was me streaming those lives. I was manning that mouse. Rooster wasn't. So how could Rooster, do it? I'm the one that controlled that in that area. So I'm not understanding where in y'all's twisted brains that Rooster done anything to y'all. Okay, anything. No, what the problem is, Carrie, is you are a narcissist. Okay, let's get it right. If things don't go your way, you're a brat. Okay, so just remember this. What the problem is with you, you got pissed off because you showed some proof that you wanted us to post on our page. And supposedly, you and Alpha's good friends. We never interfered with that. We done our thing. You guys done your thing. We let it go. But you got mad when we didn't post what you demanded us to post. So what you done that day was you got upset about it. So you inboxed Alpha, right? And you just showed him. You didn't even tell him, right, that you had asked us to do it. You just done it, right? Okay. So you come to our page, our area, and decided you were going to post your information whether we liked it or not. And it was removed. All we asked from you was respect, to give us a little bit of time to check it out. But you didn't do it. You accuse people of lying and a lot of other things. I just find ironic considering you're the person that says it's okay to lie, right? You have to lie. Man, your followers are a special kind of stupid, okay? Really special, actually. If they set up and follow you and think that it's okay to lie, because me, if I'm going to follow somebody and I'm going to give somebody cash apps, I want to know I'm being told the truth, okay? So, hi, Moy. This is middle school, but y'all's aren't. Okay, welcome. Enjoy this. Um, anyway, so I'm still confused over a lot of stuff. Number one, Rooster never did the things that you said she done during those lives. We always let your page be supported until they come over there acting stupid, dropping comments after comments after comments. And then at that point, we decided to start deleting them. Okay, let me ask you a question. You said on one of your lives not long ago that if anybody started dropping page names on your live to delete and block them, right? That is your page, that is your privilege, right? Okay. This is our page and this is our privilege. So what right do you have to try to control our page? You don't. Okay. I considered you an amazing friend. There is things that you've told me, like what happened on Christmas, that I've never told anyone. None of the betas know anything that you've ever told me, and they never will, because that's the kind of person I am. Unlike you, you're not a true friend. You're not a true friend at all, because all you care about is yourself and what you want. That's it. And one day, your people will see that. Unfortunately, I got twisted back up in it because I actually liked you. But I remember a comment you made to me one time. I was trying to console you over something that you had told me. And I said, well, you have a friend here. What was it you told me? What was it you told me? That's what they all say. Sweetheart, you need to get some serious help and start learning to trust people. Because right now you don't trust anyone. And the sad thing about it is that day when you posted that stuff and we removed it to finish our research by our God-given right to do because it's our page, someone had made a comment, Rooster had made a post. And at that point in time, honestly, Carrie, we didn't have a problem with you. I mean, there may have been a few, but not me and Rooster. But that's their God-given right. Don't like you, you know? Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to like me. You took a comment because you got butthurt because some people had made a comment under that post. And you ran it on that for weeks and weeks and weeks. And we're just supposed to sit here and be okay with you talking shit about us every single day when we apologized. And we told you that we didn't do it in a malice way because that's what you do. Sadly, it's what you do. And I hope that one day that you'll either get help or your followers will see that you don't care much about them or you wouldn't be lying to them. You know, I remember you calling one day and telling me that I needed to change my profile picture, that I was going to get doxxed, that someone had emailed you. And I find out that all of this was just a big hoopla. And I find out a lot of other things about this situation with Bella. Just remember, I'm going to go back to that real quick. Bella came to us. Remember that. We didn't go to Bella. She came to us wanting to be an admin. She came to our lives. We didn't even know who Bella was. We did not have any clue who Bella was when she came into our chat. You know when we found out who Bella was? So this is where your lies are fixing to come to light. Because I'm fixing to school y'all one day on this situation with Bella. Okay. Because how did we drag Bella into anything if we didn't know who Bella was? Do you know the day that we found out who Bella was? Is the day that we got the screen recording with her saying, fuck the betas. We didn't know there was an issue with Bella at all. I recognized her voice. That's when we found out who she was. So how could it be humanly possible that we was dragging Bella or you into anything? See, here's the problem. If you would just sit down and go back and listen to your lives, you would probably be like, damn, I lied. Really? Listen to them. Because your lives are so twisted. So twisted. And everything that y'all are blaming Rooster for, like I said, 85, 90% of it was me. I deleted a comment. Yeah. If I block somebody, I block somebody. The problem is you could not have control over the situation and you did not like it. Just like you couldn't have the control over the situation of what we posted. And one more thing. Stop saying that you quit using our content after what happened that day and that post got made and you got butthurt over it being a brat, because you didn't. Because you still showed our stuff. And that's okay. That's fine. You show it now. You really need some help. Because your lies don't match up. Problem is you tell so many, you talk so much that they don't know what to believe. I hope one day that they can see it. Because it's very impossible that we tried to drag Bella into anything. And actually, I have the proof. And if you, one more thing before I go. Go back on your phone. Look at the messages that I sent you. All those screenshots that Jennifer Beck sent you, of all the screenshots that we didn't send you, I sent them to you. You just didn't take the time to read them. I sent you the same proof that they sent you. You just didn't take the time to read them. And by the way, I was right about Bella. And you know what? It's not a matter of trying to break you up. I hope y'all's friendship can mend and everything. But just be careful. Because we didn't lie. And one day, it will be shown even more than it was the night that we went live. As a matter of fact, it's ironic that some things happened that you knew about before it all came out. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But you're not the person that you put out that you are.
I'd like to add to that. You hear Carrie ask often, very often, I don't know what I did to deserve this. Well, what you've done is you've manipulated, you've turned the tables on other people, you've used their content till they've asked you to stop. You seem to have a problem with others when they become assertive. That is what you do. But what you do not apparently understand is when you came after Rooster yesterday, you came after each and every single one of us. There is no stone that we are going to leave unturned. You and Olivia have allowed this channel that you both equally own to become nothing more than a bitch fest poked at other people. Well, you just crossed the line with us 7 women as well as Alpha. Because not only will we fight for him, we're going to fight for this page, but we're going to fight for every person you have wronged. Mark my words. Okay, thank you, Alpha.
And it was her fault. It was Rooster's fault. Okay? Because Rooster started that whole thing. came in our chat so much she was unalive herself because we was mad at her. Never apologized once for anything she did or any of them.
KFC don't want Rooster, Carrie. They just don't want her.
So let's go ahead and show her.
Let's go ahead and show it.
Hold on. Baby, you had a screen slip up. Now, y'all want to talk about Bella because she had a screen slip up? Okay, hold on.
Look.
Let me do
Fuck
something.
you. Fuck you, Rooster.
Y'all can talk about people all day long. And I'm not saying the betas talk about people in general. I don't know if the betas ever talked about you like that or not. I'm sure they have when they
I'm sure they did.
you got doxxed. I'm sure they had something to say. But it's just funny how people get their karma. It's just kind of cute. Hold on. Let's see where'd it go.
Blow it
Here
up
we
real big,
go.
Carrie. Real big.
Look at
Blow that bitch up.
Rooster.
Blow that bitch up real
Oh,
big for me. Thank you.
yeah.
Push those glasses up, baby. Push those glasses
I
up.
keep on to push them up.
Get them off your nose, like you said.
When
Ashley
Moist said
used
to me,
to
I keep
do.
on to push them up.
Push them up, because y'all be ragging about Ashley. Push those bitches up. And sweetheart, KFC don't want your old ugly ass, because you ain't into.
Yes, Daisy. Old as hell. Like, and y'all out here doing the most. Like, this woman really started all this mess with me. Like, really? And I never go off somebody's looks. I don't judge women at all by their looks unless you
I'm going to tonight. I'm just going to be that petty tonight. I'm going to.
If you do something to me or my kids, yes, I'm going to attack your looks. I'm going to attack everything because I don't care. But I think every woman is beautiful in their own way until
None of the betas knew about Bella's cam slip, so they did not say anything about her. So whilst you and Bella are finding it funny, making fun of people and the way they look, and this is a perfect example on why we blocked Bella, because she goes on like this. She did the same with Ashley, then spat her bottle out when something was done about it. How did Rooster go after your kids, or directly attack you like this? You say that you will never say anything bad about a woman unless they attack you or your kids. How did Rooster do that to you? This was all kept online. Nobody made any real life information public. Yes, Rooster slipped up, but you think it's fine screenshotting it and reposting for the world to see, and you of all people know what happens when someone is exposed.
But I think every woman is beautiful in their own way until you fuck with me. But yeah. This is the woman who started all that mess. This is the woman who was the reason why I cussed out Bella on live and blocked her and took her wrench. She was the main part. I mean, Piper and all them were too. But this is one of the ones that was the main one and talking all that mess during that live they did when they cut out everything that Rooster did. I can't even remember what all she did.
Can you
She did so
pause it a
much.
second?
I don't block all that stuff out. But really?
Yeah, you don't know what she done because the only thing Rooster done was post a comment that we were going to wait on sharing anything, and because she capitalized something, you went ape shit crazy over it. You have people that comments under your comments read things about us and other people, but that's not our business because it's not our page. You couldn't control the fact that those comments were there. So you went ape shit crazy over it. That's sad because the only thing that she done was make a post. That's it. That's it. All the stuff that all the stuff that y'all are accusing her of, I was the one that was doing it. And it wasn't even that much. But again, if you're going to come into our live and you're going to continuously throw somebody's page up, knowing it's done in a malice kind of way, well, hell yeah, we're going to delete it. And what business is it yours? None. None at all. Again, if you can't control a situation, you get angry, you go live, and it's your motto. Everybody knows that. Girl, you need to get some content and go with it. Because we ain't nothing. And it's sad, really. It's sad. What you're blaming people for that she didn't do. And you're stating it as facts. I'm done, Alpha.
talking about people and their looks, talking about Bella and her looks, you're sitting here condoning a dude who has done nothing but attack women and children for years, condoning a group that has done nothing but attack women and children and doxing deceased people and all that stuff, lying on people. Your old ass condones
Alpha,
all
can
that.
you pause it just a second? I'm sorry. I
Nope,
want to address
Michelle, I can't think of.
one thing real quick. We do know she apologized. You can't apologize for something and then continue to bring it up night after night after night on a live. When someone apologizes for something, they step away from it, which is actually, we did one live and we didn't bring it up again. Didn't say anything about it. Haven't heard anything from us until today. So who's right? Who's wrong here? We didn't do anything. We kept our mouth shut. She's the one that continued and continued every time she went live to bring us up. Why? You can't apologize for something and then turn around and do that. Make it make sense. Thank you.
Get her name, but the one y'all talking about that harasses Margot lately, she looked better than that bitch. Just saying. I seen Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle.
Sorry,
They look
but
kind of
Michelle be a
alike, though.
drunk.
They
Michelle
don't
be
get
a
me wrong.
drunk, but Michelle be
They
looking
do
better
kind
than
of
that.
look alike, though. They do kind of look alike.
I'll send you a picture of Michelle. She's
I've
all.
seen her. I've watched her a dozen times. Okay, they do kind of what do you call that? Favor each other a little, but definitely not. She's a lot better looking than this.
Mm,
We do to be sitting here looking like
Michelle
this.
worked out too. So
You had all this shit to say about me. You had a
mm,
woman. If you don't go take that laundry out and fix your what you gotta drink the insurance like I do. Get your med thing, okay? Get your night meds. You need to start taking care of yourself because you're running around with some younger people, right? Because I know for a fact Piper is she's a little older than me, but no, nowhere near this age. And you got some nerve to be on here fucking with people, lady.
don't she?
Now, doing the stuff with Ashley, if you're legit trying to just expose what she's doing, and I've always tried to help Ashley, but it didn't work.
Look at Mo's new picture.
Mo, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna change mine too. I'm changing it.
But legit, you sit here and you say all these things that you don't even need to say about Ashley. You don't even need to go there, or you lie, or what all the shit you did to me personally. Me personally, Rooster.
Me?
Rooster. Me personally. Child.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all don't block. We're so tired of being blocked on my channel, okay? Don't block me.
Yeah, please don't block Mo.
She has been blocked so many times. Yep, this is Rooster.
Wait till you show that to T. Wait till TT sees this. And Olivia.
This is Rooster. I'm just gonna send it to I'm not gonna actually talk about it. I'm just gonna put it. So if you want to go in the chat, you can say what it is, but I don't want to talk. I want to type. All right. So
wait, I got put the chat down a minute.
I don't know if 45 or no, you do when you get off here. I don't know if 45 and Rooster and all them Rooster, if 45 and T are watching or if they're pretending to watch or whatever. But I put it in the group chat. So
Liv will see it. Trust.
Yeah, Liv will
trust,
see it.
Dave. Trust. Liv is going to see this one.
Revenge is a beautiful thing sometimes.
It is.
And karma is a mofo.
It is a mofo. And I've been needing that laugh. You of all people know I've been needing that laugh.
The more stuff you do to people, the worse gonna happen to you, man. Rooster, is that a bunk bed? I know that's clothes. Woman, if you don't turn around and fold them damn clothes, but you want to talk about Ashley and her, turn your ass around. Look, them the whites. Okay, well you need to make them socks and shit. Turn your ass around and fold them damn clothes. All on here talking shit. If you don't go.
Please push those glasses up on your nose like you tell Ashley.
I keep doing that to my nose, y'all. I'm serious. I keep going like this. Like, push them up for crying out loud.
I took mine off, but I keep mine all the way up. You know,
And I
mine
know
go
it's
all the way
bad
up.
for my people. Okay, we all finna get karma after this, and I get that.
All right, have mine.
Hopefully, it's just a little bit, you know. But we all gonna have some karma after this, right? But that's cool because hey, it should just be a little bit though, because
Look, look what they did to us. Look what they did to me and you.
This is her karma for what she did. So to me and her and whoever else. So yeah, so we'll get a little bit of karma, but hey, she publicly did this. So I mean,
Look, Mo said she is in a motel room.
if this was me,
Could you pause it for a
in the
second,
video I do
Alpha?
when I'm like really
Please.
tired. I do actually look high. But when I'm really, really tired and they're like blasting them everywhere, look, she's high, and I'm tired as hell. Yeah, that's what
Look,
y'all get for laughing.
Hey, Alpha, can you pause for us, please?
That Rooster can use. Look, check.
I'm trying to figure out if that's just a short haircut or if it's pulled in a ponytail. But if you look right here on the right side, there's a gap between her hair, which makes me think this is a short haircut. She did the whole thing where you take your fingers and you start with your forehead and you flip it back. Yeah, that's what she did. They didn't flip. It
didn't flip all the way. It didn't flip.
And this wanted to come back up like that, you know. Now wait a minute. Who in the fuck gave?
This is vile. This is what grown women are doing. Screen.
I wanted to step in here for a second. These ladies are, laughing and joking and talking about a woman like they know her, like they know who she is. So I would just like to enlighten them a little bit on just exactly who they're talking about. This woman is one of the best human beings I have ever met in my life. She would put anyone before herself. And yeah, she might not be as vain as some of you are and care if her hair's out of place or if her makeup's done. Mind you, she was sitting in the comfort of her own home at around 9-10 o'clock in the evening. So, I mean, it's not abnormal to not look your best when you're relaxing at home. But for these women to laugh and joke about what someone looks like on the outside without knowing what a beautiful soul they are on the inside is sad to me. This woman has given so many people such great advice. She has been there for so many people, even when she couldn't be. She puts herself last for everyone. And for them to put her down for something as trivial as the way she looked, are you kidding me? I mean, I thought we were all grown adults here. And what happened to women, not attacking women? Carrie can say what she wants, but she cannot say that we have ever attacked her physical appearance, because that's what bullies do. So y'all, when you thought that you knew the woman because you saw a picture of what she looked like on one specific evening, I mean, that's about as vain and trivial as you can get. If I were either of you, I would be completely ashamed of myself. And I want to say one thing before I let the video play. You know what this woman did before we started this live? She said a prayer with all of us. And she said a prayer for you, Carrie. She asked the Lord to lift you up, even though You had just got done dragging her through the mud and making her feel as small as you possibly could. She prayed for you. So I hope that you're proud of yourself. I really do. Thank you, Alpha.
Before you start the live, I want to say something to back that up. And for what reason? Because she made a comment on a post that we wasn't going to share something, and someone else made comments under it. Because so far, everything that you've said that she's done, she hasn't done. So I'm still confused. You're really quick to judge people. You're really quick to blame people. But you don't look at yourself and you don't look at the people around you. Because I can promise you what happened in that live that we done months ago, because your admin chose to come to us and start trouble. Y'all failed to mention that Pallets, Bella, there was one more, but I can't remember the name, and you wanted to be admins for us. Was it jealousy? That's what you say everybody has, is jealousy. The funny thing is none of us has a jealous bone in our body. We wake up every day and do what we have to do. It's sad. It's really sad that you're that paranoid that someone's always out to get you. You know, I'm going to step over the edge and say something for a second. You made a comment one time. You couldn't understand why certain people was allowed to make comments in our group and not be blocked. And because we didn't block those people, we were running with those people. We just have respect. We give people a chance. We don't take sides. We don't cause drama. But yet when we do a live like this, y'all want to say it's causing drama. How many lives have you done in the past month and a half about us? And how many have we done about you? Make it make sense. Who's the one causing drama? I'm waiting. And I would love for y'all to do your homework after you get through doxing me and show me proof to what Rooster done to y'all. Because I don't ever recall Rooster talking trash about Bella. Ever. Ever. None of us have. None of us has made fun of her looks. None of us has made fun of anyone. I mean, I am still confused. So what I would like for all of y'all to do when you're done is get your homework together and you bring proof that you have, not something that somebody has inboxed you saying we done, but something that you have yourself seen us do to you or any of your mods. We're well aware what we said on your live. We're well aware what Rooster said on your live. But the funny thing about it is you made a comment that she came in cussing you. That's another lie, Carrie. Show me proof that Rooster ever came into one of your lives and said a cuss word to you. She didn't. I have it. I have the proof. Because let me tell you something. There's something about me you don't remember. I got shit and proof to back everything I say up. Just like I did with Bella, but you was too stupid to see it. So what did you do? Oh, but I forgot. Bella never left. We know she didn't leave. We're not stupid and naive and dumb. We know everything. Silly girl. You'll see. I'm done.
Shotting and posting pictures in group chats to laugh at someone's looks. I knew you were pissed off from what the betas said in the live, but they never went for your looks or lifestyle. You always promote to hide your face, so when Rooster fixed her cam slip, you exposed it even more. She did not deserve that.
Which makes me think this is a short haircut. She did the whole thing where you take your fingers and you start with your forehead and you flip it back. Yeah, that's what she did. They didn't flip. It
It didn't
stayed.
flip all the way. It didn't flip.
And this wanted to come back up like that, you know. Now, wait a minute. Who in the fuck gave you these big ass glasses? Why in the hell are these glasses bigger than your face? They tried to pull that shit on my child one time, and the lady got cussed out. Okay. I had to talk about my own child. I was roasting my own child one day in the eye center. No.
Look, Whiskey said it's a buzz cut, Carrie. It's a buzz cut.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, man. That's what it looks like. Definitely looks like a buzz cut. You know,
I don't care. I hope they are, Larkin. I hope they hear it. Look.
I don't really know what to say.
I do. There's so much I can say. I just don't want to get in trouble. So
I'm all I can say is that I'm happy that karma finally has hit. Karma.
It's more than decades old. Look, it's like 1918 haircut old, and the glasses are.
You know,
y'all remember the librarians? Y'all remember the librarians?
That's what she looks like, is a mean ass librarian. Yes. I had to put our picture out at the bottom so I can make sure when you drop off. This right here is unacceptable, Rooster. This is unacceptable. First off, you're not even looking through your glasses, so why the fuck do you have them on? Second of all, they don't fit. But you want to talk about Ashley and her daughter and their glasses being too tight and stuff? Hey, at least they ain't bigger than their head.
Alpha,
Lady,
could you stop that a minute?
come on now. Come on.
You know, you're digging your little self further and further down this hate hole, whatever else you want to call it. And you are really ragging on Rooster. And I'm just going to come out and say this. I mean, you have dug your hole badly with members of our pack as well, I'm sure. But the 7 of us betas, we have sat back and watched you unravel lately, and we've kept our mouths shut since we addressed you the last time. We've shown class and respect. The comments on her behalf have not stopped. I mean, it's an everyday ordeal. We've kept on keeping on because, in my opinion, you were just irrelevant. I mean, you're irrelevant. Everybody knows I've never been a fan, but when you started the drama, I had to start watching it because what we do is investigate. And I have never seen a more trashy human being. And mind you, that is the reason that I've watched you. That I refused to watch you is because I thought you were rather trashy. You weren't my cup of tea. You do your thing, I'll do my thing. But now you've crossed over into both these realms. You've crossed over into ours, and you placed yourself in there, wedging yourself in inch by inch. As our friend, supposedly. Us betas have arguments, us betas have fights, but never in a million years would I dog anybody in the way in which you just did. You are absolutely sickening, Carrie. And honestly to God, you do not like who you are. You don't. It's apparent. You want people to help you work on these videos, and that's just for the simple fact that you don't got to do the work. You have been envious of us. You have asked to be a beta. I refused to work with you. I stood my ground. So you really didn't get very far in the process. But this lady has done nothing to you personally except get her feelings hurt over a comment you made and listen to you. Listen to yourself. It's pathetic. Thank you, Alpha.
Come on. Half pint. Look, our bad days are her good days. I'm telling you, any day. I should show myself right now.
Realist. This
And
is
I
this
look rough.
old ass 1970-year-old woman that and you can ask Mo in the chat. All I
This is the
said.
woman that started all the crap when we cussed out Bella, when they came to me, and so another one came to me, but she was, part of the reason they came to me and told me that Bella was, was trying to, she was trying to get Alpha's pages shut down. I was friends with Alpha, at least I thought, and I'm like, no, and I got mad at her, took a wrench, was like, no, you're not going to do that. That's our friend. Why would you do that? But she knew that they were against us the whole time. She just didn't express it the right way. They were trying to silence her and stop
Alpha,
her,
can you pause
but
it
she
just a
wouldn't
second?
shut up. So they got mad. They turned.
What did we try to silence Bella from? Does anybody know? Because I don't remember. Why would we try to silence her? Why? She didn't do anything but come over and annoy us in our lives.
Well,
You know?
she kept getting rude in the comments, so we would have to tell her, Willow, you're breaking the rules. You need to stop. You need to
And
stop. So I think
deliberately
that's what
breaking the rules. Yeah,
I think that's what she's talking about.
deliberately breaking the rules is the problem. And then would run back to Carrie and whine, oh, I got blocked. And oh, I still want to see all these blocks, this block list that Carrie has of all these people that said they were blocked. Because I mean, Alpha sees who we block. And I don't know. This is just bullcrap. And over one post that was made. And yes, she did go in her live that night after something was said. But everything that they're blaming her for, talking about Bella's looks, I don't know when she ever talked about Bella's looks. I don't know when she ever talked about any of that stuff. I think what you're doing is getting your stories twisted, kind of like the story you got twisted about me, the one that you told on live and was making fun of about the Michael Kors purse that I ordered. Well, let's get one thing right. I don't order a purse because of the name brand. Okay. I order a purse because I like the way it looks. See, that's the difference between me and some people. I like this purse. It happened to be a Michael Kors purse. I ordered it, just like the Louis Vuitton that I ordered. Name brands don't mean anything to me. But what you done was took it on that live and you made a big, huge deal out of it. And it said something about the cops being called. Baby, you got your stories mixed up. That was two different stories. The cops got called when I thought my daughter was kidnapped because we were moved to a new location. So you can't even get stories right. That's what's sad. I told you a funny story about something that was sort of personal, moving to a new area. I had a shipment coming. I laughed about it. And you told it on live, but yet anything that you've ever told me, like what happened Christmas, one thing you said about your husband, I've never told the betas. I will never tell anyone that. Ever. Our conversations stay between us. Screenshots of, our texts stay between us. No one's ever seen it. And they never will. Ever. Because when I give someone my word, or when someone tells me something in confidence, that your word is everything. But can you give people your word? No. Mm-mm. I don't think you can. I used to think you could. The old Carrie, I used to think you could. I don't think you can anymore. I don't think so. But you just remember when you're telling stories, Tell them right if you're going to tell them. Tell them what I told you. That I sent it to the wrong address. I chased the UPS person down in the pouring down rain barefoot because I didn't want it to go into a different address. So you made it look like it was over the name brand Coach purse. And I think your friend Olivia that hardly ever shows up on panel said, oh, that's trashy. Trashy. If somebody likes something, they like something. You know? I mean, at least I ain't on live talking smack and about lady bits and stuff, you know? I mean, that's trashy. But yeah, y'all make fun or want to make fun of me because I order a Coach purse that a Michael Kors purse that I like because of the style. Girl, you need to grow up. Thank you, Alpha.
I never shut up.
And then after all of that, then Rooster, this BITCH right here, started some shit with me in the chat, in the comments. They said, oh, I didn't mean to say it like that. So I apologized on live for going off. But then she kept going. The night I was apologizing, like, okay, I don't talk too loud. I'm taking you out of this thing real quick because I gotta go in here and check on the puppy real quick. But so don't talk too loud because they in their sleep. But she came in the chat the night that she was okay. All right. The night that dang, she was sleeping like a motherfucker. The night that one of the nights, I did it 3 times. The night that I apologized, okay, and that I like legit was sorry for going off the way that I did on her and the rest, especially her, because maybe I over exaggerated on what she was saying. She came in that chat, y'all, and was like yelling at us, cussing us out. We're like, whoa, what in the fuck just happened? We're like legit on your side, dude. What are you doing? She threatened to unalive herself in the chat, y'all, because of, oh my God, you know, she can't handle it. We're treating her so bad. We weren't even doing nothing. We were legit on her side and was sorry and said, we're sorry. You know, we didn't need to. And I'm like, dang, dude, for real. And she continued that same narrative.
Oh, thank God. Look at her eyebrows, Carrie. Look at her eyebrows. They're worse than
I ain't got no room to talk about nobody's eyebrows. But
you ain't got none. She's got too many. She can
I'd rather not have none, okay? But she didn't want to, you know, all of a sudden we triggered her mental illness, and how dare us? Because, you know, we had did a live on her about other things she was doing to me. You know what I mean? Her and a couple of the other ones. And then they did a live reacting to that live and cut everything that Rooster and all them did out. Everything that Rooster did to me, to Bella, whoever. Well, it was technically me, but they cut it all out and purposely edited the video just to show what I reacted to. And it did. If I wouldn't have known any better, I'd been like, dang, that exposure room is mean. Carrie is mean. But they didn't show what they did first. I showed everything. What I did, they did everything. They didn't. And she still to this day never apologized. But she lied during that live. I don't give a fuck. She lied during that live that they edited everything out. The night that we found out Alpha wasn't even real. Alpha was one of them or somebody else. Alpha done disappeared off the face of the earth now. But she made a comment because they were watching my video at the time right before they did their reaction. I think it was right
because Alpha told you to make sure you watched it. Remember?
Yeah, right before they did right before they were doing their reaction to a video I did, they watched my video, and she said when I said I apologized or whatever, she's like, that's the first public apology I've heard. It's just a damn lie. I did 3 of them on live for over exaggerating what you said, for overthinking what you said. But then when I look back, bitch, you were talking shit. You were trying to be smart. You were trying to come on now. This woman done did some stuff. She's the reason why we found out about Alpha. She's the reason Alpha got exposed. Right here. Her. She's the reason why Alpha got exposed. Period. When Alpha got exposed, Alpha disappeared because Alpha is probably one of the betas. And they just said, fuck it. They're not going to use that account no more. They're just going to use the betas. You know, that's why Alpha disappeared for so long, because whoever's Alpha couldn't do beta stuff and do Alpha stuff at the same time. That's why they use the talk to text voice thing, because they're women. Because if you're a man and you, or even a woman, but nobody know your voice, because Alpha, quote unquote, told me that they didn't really know too much about CMC when they first came on. They were asking me a lot of questions as if they didn't know. So nobody would recognize your voice. So why are you changing your
Alpha, can
voice?
you pulse it again,
I want to
please?
give a
Why are
big thank you to Corn Dog. You know, you look, you know I love you. Thank you.
This is
I want to address something else before we go on. Again, bring us proof and show us proof where you was ever cussed, talked about, or any of that sort by Rooster, or any of us for that matter. You never were. I swear on my kids. Oh, I'm clueless as to what you're rambling on about right now. I think you're getting it mixed up. I think what you're doing is because you didn't get your way and we didn't block people that you wanted us to block. And I'm going to go on out on a limb and I'm going to go ahead and say this. You assumed that we were running with WC in them. No, we just have respect for people. We just have respect for people. We don't judge people and we don't bow down to people. And we're not bowing down to you at all. And the corn dogs, they were in it all along. Don't get it twisted. They're not your friend. I told you that from the beginning. But you know what? When the day comes and you really find out the truth, I'm not going to say I told you so, because then I would be wrong. But you were talking to them all along. All of it was a setup from the beginning. I'll show y'all the proof of how all this started one of these days when we do a live. You need to go back and look at your chats, because I sent you every text message that the corn dog sent you. But you didn't read them, apparently. Because if you'd have read them, how can you condone that? Because remember, we did not know who Bella was till she said, fuck the betas. By the way, I wanted to address something else. Bella, I'll address this to you. Remember the private chat that you tried to get us to come into? You came to our inbox and asked us if we wanted to join y'all's private chat. I'm still confused as to how we tried to lure Bella into anything, because we never went to Bella. Bella came to us, as well as she was talking to Ashley and a couple other people. See, your problem is you're so focused on this issue that you think everybody's doing you wrong. Have you ever stopped to think that if you just shut up about WC or anyone else that you think's wronged you, just like us, then nobody would talk about you. Everybody would leave you alone. You know, your channel would grow. It would be amazing like it used to be. Talking about trashy, you know, I just don't understand. I'm still confused. So please do y'all's homework and show the proof where anybody done what you've said that we done. Thank you.
this Rooster who started all the mess. She's the reason Alpha got exposed. She's the reason I cussed Bella out. She's the reason that me and the betas officially fell out, because me and Piper, I thought we were cool, but I think with Piper it's kind of the same thing with the CMC mods. She just kind of got to roll with it, you know, and she had to go ahead and stick with her crew, you know, and hey, do what you do. No hard feelings at all, and I mean that, none at all.
But the chat's yelling, follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road.
Dang, y'all, this is sad. This bitch,
No.
she did all this if anybody had a camera slip, I would have never thought it would hit her. Never.
No.
I would never thought we would get that lucky. But she's the one that did all that shit. This bitch. Now, who is the one that made the racist comment?
It was B or Minnie Mouse.
No,
You know,
it wasn't either
was
one
B.
of them. No, it wasn't.
Ivy?
It's Ivy.
Okay, let me get one thing straight. Today is the first time I have heard that apparently you have exposed me. I find this oddly amusing. How I personally have not done anything to you. I let everyone have their say, and yet because I've had to step back, all of a sudden you are saying I'm fake, or a beta. That is fine, but why are you jumping and sniffing around like a dog? 4 clues to who we are. I was actually going to inbox you today when I came back. I was hoping to clear some things up and get to the bottom of everything and check if you were okay, as we were friends for a while. I look at all these clips and I am absolutely shocked and disgusted. How you have stabbed me right in the back. This is what you do to your friends, Carrie. You fell out with most of the pages. Do you not see a pattern? Because most of the time if you are close to a page, and they do something you do not like share a post, or say something you do not agree with, or if you have took something the wrong way, you will go live. You make sure you gather people around for your story time.
And that buzz cut she got going on, okay?
And
And what's with the clothes in the background?
She ain't folded them yet. She need to make them side. They look like whites. So like sheets probably, maybe her panties, or I don't know if she wear panties, but this buzz cut thing, this mullet type thing she going on. It looked like she took her hands, her fingers by her forehead and flipped her hair back. But when she did that, it didn't flip nowhere. And then this part wanted to come back up that way. So it kind of separated from the rest of the hair.
Look, ma'am, I got a question. Now, when you eat chicken,
that's what I'm saying.
When you eat chicken, do you want an old tough piece of meat or do you want a juicy piece of meat?
Like that, King Mike?
Yeah, obviously I'm gonna have to go with the more juicier flavor. But
look, I may not have a big butt no more, and I may not have no eyebrows, but guess what? I ain't got no mullet, and when I do wear my glasses, they fit.
For real?
Yeah, she's really giving Joe Dirt vibes. Like
she be talking shit about CMC's eyelash or whatever they are, bro.
She is a person that she's glasses that's wearing a person. Her glasses are wearing her. Nah, bring your ass back here, realist. Where he go? King Mike asked you a question. Bring your ass back. You cheat on me now? Because I thought we was in a relationship.
Is she married? Will anybody know?
I don't know. Realist said he gonna marry her. He probably cried right now. That's probably why he ain't came back.
I really want to see.
Dude, that's a dude.
That's a dude.
I really want to see. I want to see her husband. I don't know if that's going to make the situation.
One. That's the problem. A lot of these hoes talking all this shit ain't even got no man. They want to talk shit about me. I'm purposely ain't got no man. Fuck. Talking all this mess.
Alpha,
could you see her mouth, please? If our pictures wasn't down there, King Mike can see her mouth.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. This is B, and I wrote a poem that I would like to read to y'all. It's always someone else's fault because surely you're not the one to blame. Accountability is never a rule in a narcissist game. You tell us how you're an addict, and to get your fix, you'd steal. Then just last night, you tried to convince your viewers that you've never done drugs. But poor thing, how do you describe a pill? You want to talk about DV and how your relationship with your husband is so bad. What about that domestic, we'll call it flattery charge, that your record with all of the other many arrests you've had? You want the masses to believe you're justified in every single thing you do when you come online. Your actions are not irreprehensible, and I'm tired of you yapping more than those dogs of yours about me and mine. What about those premium subscribers that were supposed to receive a shirt with their subscription? Did you take that money and go to buy your medication for which you didn't have a prescription? Let's talk about that camera slip and how you degraded Rooster so bad She didn't deserve that one single bit, since you admitted you couldn't even remember what it was that she did to even make you mad. We've kept quiet for long enough while you've had your turn. Don't you know not to get too close to the fire, 'cause you'll be sure to burn. All of this madness has happened for something that we didn't even do. It's not a big surprise, though, since you have done this to every awareness page who has tried to help and work with you. I promise you this, Carrie. I won't stop until it's all said and done. I'll continue to put on my armor because I know our battle is already won. Have a blessed night, because here comes the fun. Thank you, Alpha.
That's why our pictures are down there.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go backwards. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, because our pictures, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me hide our pictures real quick.
Oh no, Taco! I want no part of that.
Yes, he do. He just like realist.
No,
He just like realist.
No ma'am, no ham, no burger.
She got all the black dudes want her because it's tax time, and they just.
All I can do is take her out to the senior
There you go.
discount.
There you go, King Mike. Is that better?
No, we don't want that.
Girl, Oasis, that is Rooster from the betas. She had a camera slip. That's the one that started all that mess with us. That's the one that came in the chat talking about she would unalive herself. That's the one who did all that mess.
Oh, that's the one who said she was going to unalive. Oh.
She the reason Alpha got exposed. She the reason why they had to do that. They did that video trying to clear her name or whatever, but making me look like the bad guy because she was starting all this shit with me. Her and the other ones too, but it was she's the one that started it though. This is Rooster. This is Rooster. She had a camera slip, y'all. This the mother effer because she came in our chat when I was apologizing for that. She had made that comment, and I thought maybe I was over exaggerating. And she came in while she was unalive herself, and everybody was like, "No, stay. You don't have to leave." Like, what are you talking about? We don't.
Yeah, I do remember.
Like, what are you talking about? And then she kept talking mess. She kept starting stuff, but they left all of that out of the video they did on me. All of that. They didn't show nothing that she did. She the reason. This Rooster. She the reason. She the reason I got exposed.
Carefully, Carrie says she has a man. He owns stock in brown paper bags.
Oh Lord.
CMC.
Like she said, she can't see a Hubble Space Telescope with those glasses.
She does look
That's
like
what
a
I'm saying,
rooster.
Taco. It's this. Oh, this is the one that did all that. Like, bitch, ain't you got some Social Security to collect? Like, why are you over here worrying about what we doing?
So then, because it was not enough to laugh and share the photo around, you invite people to join you. Bam bam. He is a man who works behind the depression email. So if you guys are focused on mental health, you think it's okay to shame someone like this, bully them and ask if they have a husband, laughing and pointing out her photo, and you help people with mental health when you are causing it. I will say this, bam bam, you are a grown man who helps people with depression. You are bitching with a group of ladies who are making fun of an older woman. What in the right frame of mind did you find it acceptable to do that? It is someone's grandmother. You have no respect. I will say my piece as I am allowed. You can have an opinion always, but as a man you should not put down a woman, especially an older lady. You're nothing but a joke. I will never cuss a lady. This is why I try not to get involved in arguments. I will never degrade a woman. So why should you? Bam bam, you really need to sit down and shut the fuck up, or we will have a personal problem. I will not let a guy speak ill on an older woman, or promote bullying towards her. You're a piece of shit.
All right. Just making sure, you know, I want to.
Yeah, really no appetite after this.
Gotcha.
And I damn sure don't want no Wendy's. So, yeah.
Yeah, he won't Wendy's. So. Okay, I got this bitch on my screen. Let me exit that off. It keeps minimizing and put her little picture on the top.
Alpha, can you stop for a minute?
So,
looking like that, like.
Thank you, Alpha.
Thank you for being a man who will defend women. I don't know who you are at all, Bam Bam. And I'm going to answer your question not because I think I have to, but because I really want to. Yes, I am married. I have been married for 48 years to the same man. My man has more respect from his family and the community than you could possibly imagine. He has not heard this live. But if you think Alpha would have a personal issue, every person that's on that live that has said and degraded and humiliated me, all I can say is God have mercy if he ever hears it. Because he will not tolerate it at all. And there is nothing that will prevent him from letting you know that he will not tolerate it. And I'm proud to say I have been happily married for 48 years. And I am, Carrie, 68 years old. I am a great grandmother to a beautiful biracial baby girl that has the most beautiful skin and smile. And I put her on my hip and I walk in proudly with her to an all-white church who loves and accepts her because they don't see color like you do. They don't have racist cards they have to pull out. So if you find the need to degrade me and humiliate me, okay, go ahead. But I have a little bit more to say about that before we close out. Thank you, Alpha.
I want to follow up with something on that real quick. I'm watching the comments in the background, and I just want to say something to one of Carrie's people that's over here, Moy. You know, y'all sit over there and you talk about grown-ass women, us being grown-ass women and doing the most, and we still are clueless, and we would love to see the proof of what the most is we do. I've seen a comment you said a while ago, and you're no better than Carrie. You want to know if Rooster's in her right mind and if Tig does drugs. To answer your question, we're actually all very respectable women, and no, we don't. How many times do you see us on a live speak of drugs and anything that we do? When on Carrie's live, all we see is people talking about getting high. So I think you need to mosey on back over there. Or you can stay in the comments and talk your shit. But you're no better than they are. Thanks, Alpha.
Look, like you said, Rooster be looking like she's hungry, Carrie. Pick her up.
When you are saying they, and talking about the betas at the same time, you are making it out as they are saying stuff about your cheeks, they are commenting on your looks, when they have never done that, so you're trying to find an excuse, to twist the situation for you to have a general reason to do this. You need to keep reassuring yourself that it's acceptable, when you are manipulating the situation, like they have been bullying you.
Hungry, Carrie. Pick her up.
Yeah, they talk about my cheeks are sunk in. Okay.
At least your face isn't shrunken. Good Lord.
I think it was at one point. But see, I came on camera in the worst time of my life.
It's pictures like that make me
Real.
feel good about myself.
Girl.
Oh, one more thing.
I
Please pause.
started coming on camera the worst time.
Pilots, get your nose out of Carrie's ass. Please. It's not a good look for you, sweetheart. Especially. Never mind. It's not a good look. Thank you, Alpha.
of my life. And I did that on purpose because as I grow and I build and I become a better me and back to who I am and what I am, oh, y'all gonna see. Yay. I feel real good about myself.
Yep.
And I'm about to order me something too. You gonna pay for it.
God, look at the look. Somebody said she looks like a crackhead.
Yeah, she probably is. Or we used to be. Or she might just be that elderly, you know. She might have a condition. She might have a health condition. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about nobody like that, but definitely giving crackhead vibes. But
She
she
looks
never
like
said nothing about nobody else.
she looks like she. Never mind. No, that's no.
You know, she's steady talking about everybody else. Like,
No,
dang,
I'm not gonna do that.
how you gonna talk about everybody else and look at you? That's sad. Come on now, you can't be doing that, man. You can't. You just can't. You can't talk about everybody else.
The chat has voted the crackhead one.
Yeah, you can't. Just like I ain't got no business to be talking about nobody, but shit, I am if they mess with me.
No shit.
I know I ain't the finest crayon in the box, but guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Never did say we was, now did we?
Never. I never said I was fine. I never said I was the baddest bitch. I never said none of that.
Well,
I mean, y'all did. Y'all did.
Yeah, I definitely did.
And it don't help my picture.
Yeah.
Realist just be saying, realist only being here looking at my little picture in the center. That's all he be here for. Because it shows me in a two-piece. That's why he left. He waited for me to put my picture back up. That's all that is. He ain't texting her. Y'all quit lying to me.
Yeah, Taco maybe, but he's just got makeup on. She's like that for real.
Yeah, and I don't wear makeup, so. I mean, I make
don't
up.
either.
Because even right now, like you could tell, because of my eye makeup, it looks like I've been crying, but I'm not. I'm swollen. But you know what? When you talk about people, it's gonna come back at you, man. Just like us talking about her right now, every last one of us finna get some karma, some kind. It's inevitable.
Already got mine. I'm good.
Little karma.
I caught mine up. Mine got caught up. I'm good.
It'd be a little karma, okay? But I'm saying this is revenge because of what she did. Now, when we doxed Donkey and them, yeah, I got a lot of karma from that because I doxed mamas and everything.
Yeah, we really did.
They phone numbers, they voicemails, everything.
You was cooking, boy. I was like, man.
Boy. And then she changed her number so quick. I don't know which one of y'all. Was it you, ma'am, that called her? That while it was live, called the number and it was ringing. And then they got quiet. So then, and we knew it was her because of her voicemail and her mama voicemail. Within 30 minutes, they called back again. T called back and the phone was disconnected, y'all. She had got her and her mama number changed that quick.
Yeah.
That's what y'all get. Calling my mama a dead white hoe. Really? My mom ain't even dead. She's sick. Like,
you're purposely saying this to make it out like the betas have said that about your mother. You're baiting them out to be bullies, and you will turn around and say it was the trolls. You were talking about the trolls, but what has the trolls got to do with this situation? You are very good at painting a picture blue, and convincing people it's red. Keep that paintbrush close, Carrie.
I tried. I thought I did. You know, and when you first start doing this, you don't realize, like, you got people like, girl, I never do this. And then all the information we got on these other women and on WC, we got from those moderators. That's the crazy part. I don't know about these people. They the ones told me. And then they turn on me. And now they're over there with them. And the funny part is, they don't even like them. They're using those two to get information about me. I don't know what they thought they were going to find, but what I was talking shit about 45, I told 45 already. I took a wrench too. Whatever. But my circle's getting smaller and smaller, and it's going to keep getting smaller. See, Lord, that's the type of stuff people would say, the people that would turn on me. I'm not saying you, like, no, but Bella, ain't it? Like, I'll never turn on you. I'll never betray you. I'll never do this. And they be the people that do it. Like,
Oh, 3 back chat.
I'd be like, what in the world, man? Are they?
Yeah.
When?
And that's a whole fucking laugh, dude. I'm gonna tell you.
When, today?
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all two are against me? So
Yeah.
y'all snakes?
We're the
Yeah,
snakes.
Olivia was too.
Yeah. Me, Olivia,
But she's
Paulette.
on the channel.
Yeah. I don't think Paulette's read back chat, but okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's how, like, messed up, like, people, I don't know. It's weird, man. Like, I don't even understand. I ain't even did nothing to these people. It's weird. I mean, y'all might be snakes. I don't know. But you know, Bella, people already suspect you anyway because the crap that happened. But
okay, Ann.
I would say this. If it wasn't for you, we would still be getting played by Alpha. Okay.
I just say it. Look.
Did go right it the wrong way. However, I'm not going to say I fully trust you. I'm not. And I'm going to tell you why. No, I'll tell you later. I don't want to say it on camera.
I am still confused how you have been played by me. We have spoke since I started my page, we have known each other a while, and talked on a personal level, so I am sorry for my confusion on how you think I have played you. It does not make sense how I'm a beta. I think you may need to rethink what you have been told, but did you not promise to not make things public? You were quick to chuck me under the bus.
At this point, it's getting too out of hand. And once we find out who it is that's starting the drama, doing the back and forth mess, we'll let you guys know who it is, because it's something's going on that we don't know about. So please, beta, all the betas, especially Rooster, baby, I never meant to hurt your feelings at all. Okay. And I'm sorry if I did. But please come to me and talk to me and let me know what in the world is going on. Okay. Please. Because I don't want problems with anyone. I don't want to argue with anyone. I actually like you guys. So please come to me, talk to me, so we can get this cleared up in the background. And
Alpha, can
again,
you pause
on
it,
my
please?
platform anyway, it would no longer be addressed.
Yes. Go ahead, Piper.
Oh, you go ahead. I'll wait.
Okay. I'm almost speechless. You said you never meant to hurt Rooster. I've also heard you say you have very high respect for Alpha. Did you choose one day just to throw that crap out the window, or and you wanted to see if you could just dig that knife in just as far as you possibly could? Because I don't understand people like you. Narcissistic, definitely bipolar. I mean, I'm not going to argue there. You know that. I know that. But the hatefulness, the vindictiveness, the you are not capable of accepting anything that you may have created. The common denominator in every single page you have ever worked with has been you. You are the common denominator. So, therefore, sweets, you need to look in the mirror, and there's your answer. And what have I done to everyone else? All these awareness pages. Just look in the mirror and you have your answer. Go ahead, Piper. I'm sorry.
So I'm going to respond. Let me wait till mini. I'm going to respond first to Moy in the chat. Sweetheart, do you not think, first of all, that's not my last name. That's not my real last name. My first name, it's real. But do you not think that I care that you gave my name? I'll say it on live. Moy decided to tell everybody know that my name was Jennifer Bland. What else would you like to know about me too? I really don't care. I mean, I don't think you guys understand. Y'all think it's a game. That's what's sick about this situation. Harry wants to sit over there and brag about doxing people and putting B sector on people and stuff like that. That's what's sad. This is real talk here. Y'all are sad. Like I said, I have not given Carrie's phone number out to anyone that I have. I have not said what happened on Christmas to anyone, nor have I said anything about, well, I won't go that far because then that would tell a little bit too much information about bingo night. But anyway, I haven't ever told anything that she's ever told me. So y'all are just like ruthless. But do you really think, dickhead, that I didn't know that I was going to be doxxed tonight when I come up here? By the way, a little bit of y'all's information is wrong, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to play your game. Y'all are funny because I really don't care. I think it's comical and it just shows your true colors. That's what's funny about this whole situation. Y'all's day's coming. I can promise you that. But go ahead. We sit back and haven't done anything or said anything, and then the minute we do, oh my God, y'all come in the chat and you want to say all kind of ugly and rude things to us. Let me tell you something. There's been things done to me that you can't imagine. So telling somebody that my name is Jennifer Bland or thinking you're going to dox my address or anything else you could really say about me. Bitch, you can't hurt me no worse than I already been hurt. So why don't you quit trying so hard to be seen over here? And just go back, and when y'all do y'all's live tonight and you dox me some more, you can enjoy it over there. Y'all are funny. I'm done.
Can I add something to that real quick? I have noticed there's a theme that goes along with scammers.
Amen.
They're almost always narcissists. They are almost always recovering addicts or addicts. But then, of course, I think we all pretty much have an addiction somewhere. But the most amazing thing to me is that they will scream and holler. I've gone to the authorities. I've gone to the police. I've gone to the FBI. I won't be shocked if some of them don't say they've gone to the president. They've gone to all these legal people that they're going to come down hard on these people that are body shaming them and slandering them and doxing them and doing all these horrible things to them. And by George, they've actually got forms filled out and it's in the motion. Well, why, if you say that's the truth and you are honestly having that done and it's in the works, why in God's name do you think that can't be done to you? Why do you think you're exempt from being sued or arrested? I don't get that. Do you think it's okay for you to dox somebody or to call someone out or to body shame them? Who are you? You don't think that somebody has the ability to go to the police station and report you or go hire an attorney to come after you? Because this is not a game. Please listen when I tell you this. What you have done to me is illegal. 100% illegal. It's not a game. You can think coming on the internet and making a social media platform or channel hides you from reality. One day, somebody is going to come at you with reality that's going to sting bad. I promise you, it's going to happen. But I'm amazed at the ability, especially scammers have to believe they're off limits. That somehow or another they're entitled and privileged to do whatever they want to do and say whatever they want to say. Okay, I'm through.
I'm not
I'm
through.
not going to add to that just a
I want
second.
to
I
say
say
something.
something.
Oh, go ahead, Minnie.
Minnie. Okay, we've got Captain Save a Hoe or something to that effect, screen name in there, who is saying that that Carrie never body shamed anybody. That's false. Obviously, you haven't been here through the whole duration. What she did to Rooster yesterday was body shaming. What she did to Rooster was a defamation of her character. And Moy, why are you here? Is it just to report back to Carrie how good it was or how bad it was? Or what is your purpose? I read the things you're saying in chat, and hun, I mean, no offense by this. I'm sure you're a very intelligent lady because I've seen you post on the other page, but you're not sounding that way right now on this page. I'm done.
Well, and that's what I was going to address. I mean, I think for some reason they think being here is helping. It's actually not helping because you just doxed me, right? So Carrie wants to whine and bitch about being doxed, but yet I'm doxed and it's okay, which doesn't matter to me. I'm confused. Okay, somebody's unmuted. I'm confused. I'm confused as to how this circle goes. You know, you can't whine and cry and fuss and bitch about something and then turn around and do it to other people and it be okay. And by the way, I just want to tell y'all something. I want to school you on something real quick. You can say all you want to that you're protected by the Fair Use Act and all that stuff. In certain areas you are, but this is where you messed up. Let me tell you where you messed up. All these charges that you filed on people, right? Did you forget that you've also asked those people to come on your live multiple times? Did you forget that you've also continued to talk and slander those people? Well, I hate to tell you something, but everything you've done is null and void because you invited them to your panel after filing those charges. You don't have a leg to stand on. At this point, they probably just think you're cuckoo and crazy because you keep coming up there doing it. Because I can promise you don't have a leg to stand on. What you should have done when you done it was hush, but you didn't hush. So, it's too late for that now. Because you can just go back and forth all the time. But as far as, her people being here, the irony of it is we've only been to hers twice unwanted. Rooster went that night, and then I went in one night and actually was nice, but they schooled me, they schooled me. I was being rude according to them, and they schooled me, Y'all didn't bother me a bit that night I was over there. I was actually trying to be nice, but y'all was the ones being rude. But anyway, the irony of it is they come over here and man, they sure gotta dox people that take up for people and all that. But all that shit she was talking about us, we only came over there twice and said something. But boy, they going real hard in here, ain't they?
And we never commented in her chat.
No,
So
I have. I was in her chat that one night. Super
not
nice.
since all this happened though.
But
We
no,
haven't. We've stayed out of it,
that's
and
right.
we've shown the class that we needed to show.
Mm-hmm.
Because it shouldn't be a tit for tat. It's your show, Carrie,
No.
and but now we see how it is. It's not reciprocated. Never will
But you
be.
know, the funny thing about it is, uh, that last time that I went, can you mute just a second? I'm hearing myself in your mic. Okay. The funny thing about it is we haven't been back over there, haven't said anything, haven't done anything, but she still talked about us. She still accused us of stuff, and she still done what she done to Rooster. And had she not done what she done with her Rooster, we might not would have ever said anything. But now they want to get butt hurt and come over here and say things, and it's funny. It's really comical. It's comical. So y'all just keep doing you because y'all are really, really, really comical. I'm done.
I'm not, because I got to add one more thing. Y'all know me. Don't get me started. There's something else I don't think you've been listening, Carrie and Olivia. You need to listen. We've made it known what our skills are. What our skills are, even though we're retired. And you haven't listened when we've told you that some of us have skills in the legal field. What you did is bullying. It's internet harassment. And the internet harassment lawyers of the mink law field, you may want to look that up because it is illegal. It's not a game. I forgot to tell you I was through. I'm sorry.
Publicly. Okay. So that's enough of that. So now we're going to get into a reaction. I guess it's a lie that she just did.
How time changes. Sometimes you can say your piece and move on. I thought that's what we were going to do, but Carrie, you know how to drag it on and on. This did not need to happen weeks later. You have even brought it up on past lives, and having a good old chat about Facebook stars and ads. Nobody has gone after you for having ads. Plus we do not have a donate button, or ads. If we do, it's because I have got a copyright strike. And we have been having issues with the stars. I have always said a page can do what they want, so do not twist it like we have belittled you for having ads, or making money off YouTube. When I actually stuck up for you for having them, I had your back, I played fair in the video, I come back as I needed to step away, and I come to all this. It's insane.
I'm late. You guys want to come up? If you are a troll and you come up here and you have not paid me on my Cash App, I'm going to block you. So I'm just letting you know. If you are a troll and you want to pay me on my Cash App, make sure you put in the subject that you're a troll. Okay? Because nobody will be allowed up here unless they pay me if they're a troll. All trolls need to pay in advance. Oh, girl, she's asleep. We were up really late.
We do not even focus attention on it, but we all know you like to joke about it, just like to slip it in there, pretending like you're joking but slightly hinting for a tip.
I'm late. You guys want to come up? If you are a troll and you come up here and you have not paid me on my Cash App, I'm going to block you. So I'm just letting you know. If you are a troll and you want to pay me on my Cash App, make sure you put in the subject that you're a troll. Okay? Because nobody will be allowed up here unless they pay me if they're a troll.
Albert,
All
can you
trolls
pause it, please?
need to pay in advance. Oh, girl, she's asleep.
Moldy, thank you. Thank you for telling them to unsubscribe because if they're your friends, we don't want them here. So thank you. So this is the funny part about this is you think you're hurting people, but you're not. Moldy says, I'm no longer subscribed to the betas and alpha. I'll advise my friends to drop your page. Thank you. Thank you. Because we don't want them here if they're like you. Thank you. Now I wanted to highlight something that Carrie had said on one of her lives the other day, and this is a part of where she gets things twisted. She made a comment on a live the other day where she was told by probably me, because I'm the one that talked to her the most, that our stars just happened. No, I never told her that. Never did I ever tell her that our stars just popped up. Mm-mm. Actually, what I told you, Carrie, is that we decided to turn them on. Alpha actually decided to turn them on. We all agreed to turn them on. Okay. So I'm not sure where you got they just popped up at. That's just something in your head. Again, can't get your stories straight about anything, So anyway, I'm done.
We were up really late.
I am hurt our friendship has gone to such a low level, but because you find any excuse to talk about the betas, in such a bad way, is very worrying when they have left everything, and for the video I made it, I put your reactions in there as you were explaining what happened. It was not to make you look bad, I was playing fair, I even played the mic slip, so do not say I never showed anything the betas did. There you go with the brush.
Mixed up and all that. Well, I know, lovely Lori, and I'm sorry I keep referring to them, but it's like, it's the same type of thing, when you're like confused, like, what did I do? Now, when I retaliate, oh, all hell breaks loose. Then all of a sudden the narrative flips and I'm the bad person. Just like what the betas did, right? Remember? They took a video and took everything out that they did and just played my reaction to what they did. Now, I showed everything, whether I was right or wrong, right? They didn't. They made sure that they took out everything that they did. It made me look bad. If I hadn't have known the situation or wasn't involved directly, I would have watched those betas videos and I'm like, dang, that girl is something else, man. I would have thought this Carrie chick was insane. But they didn't see everything. That's what narcissists do. They have to be right. They have to be perfect. They have to look good at all times. And if they don't, guess what? They're going to make sure you do. They're going to make sure you look worse. You look bad. You are the most evilest person in the world. And then, exactly. They push you and push you and push you and push you and push you to a point where you're like, I'm done with this, right? And then you retaliate and they're like, oh, the audacity. Like they wasn't expecting it. Like they didn't think they thought they were too good, And you start feeling bad, right? Because you're like, yeah, maybe I should have did this, or maybe I shouldn't have did that. Maybe I went a little overboard. It's anything with any relationship or anything. Maybe I did go a little too far, or maybe I did say a little too much, or whatever. You start questioning yourself, and you start questioning what you did, and you start feeling bad, right? You start feeling horrible about yourself. Like, oh my gosh, now I need to apologize because now I feel like crap, right? But don't apologize, okay?
Can you pause it,
baby,
please?
that's not my Cash App, baby.
Exactly. Not everyone is going to like everyone. That's what we said from the beginning. But because you don't like someone doesn't mean that you have to have beef with them. Again, we took the high road, done our life, we shut up, we didn't say anything, we went on weeks at a time, right? While our names kept getting drugged, our names kept getting brought up. So I find it so funny, it's comical, that everything they've said in this chat since we've been live is the same thing they say on their channel, but don't live it. Okay, I'm done.
Don't feel bad, man. If you know that you did nothing wrong and you are eventually pushed to a point where you need to retaliate, think about it first, okay? Think about how you want to retaliate and what you want to say during your retaliation. Like, for example, I'm not going to bring up Melody's child as far as what happened or anything like that. I'm not. I can't do her the way she did my mother. I can't. I am too good of a person to do that. Way too good of a person. Okay? So I have to think about exactly how I want to retaliate because I don't ever want to be the bad guy, but, you know, I am going to be a little bit of a bad guy. But I'm also not going to get out of my character and step out of my beliefs and, you know, all of that over some non-existent, irrelevant ass person, right? But I'm gonna let them know the two can play the same game. So you gotta be careful when you retaliate, okay? You really do. You really have to be careful. All right.
But is that not what you are doing? And you are making out the video made you the bad guy. You always play victim. I can assure you I put the video together fairly. I played bits when you were explaining what happened. So do not turn the whole video situation into you being a victim, when you are the one that went live over the betas verifying information you gave them. This is how it all started.
What transpired? And I was not. So here, I like to stir up drama. We know that there's someone stirring up drama. And as soon as we figure it out and get down to the details of it, that will be exposed. Because I have no issues with the betas.
So from this video a few days ago, I believe what has been said has been said. We forgot it and move on. We also did a live, and one of the betas had spoke to her husband and forgot to unmute themselves. This caused Carrie to react and inbox the betas. I will play this.
Why, but I'm sure I should have hand lipstick that goes with it. Because the lipstick's the right color.
I'm sure the girl that we had to go against did.
One second here. Let me see if I can find.
Why, but I'm sure she got very embarrassed. She went from 150 viewers down to 35.
Yeah. This will take.
So when the betas replied to Carrie, they stated they do not want drama, and that they just want to be left. Carrie then inboxed me and showed me the messages. I told Carrie the betas feel attacked all the time on her live, so then Carrie went live. So I did play fair, and when you are talking in the video, you are explaining your side of the story. You need to listen to what you are saying. I have no idea what is going on with you, but you are going cuckoo in your clock.
I'm a creator as well. How much? Oh, do you with your channel? What do you do? But hey, look, if I promote you and you turn on me, I swear I'm gonna dox you. Why I'm gonna dox you? I'm tired of people, man. I'm the reason I forgot a channel. Put it that way.
I didn't know you had a channel, Gary. I'd like to know what it is.
Y'all, Paladin Oasis has been here. Ain't not a reason Alpha had a channel. I promoted that channel from the time it was made until the time they turned on me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, you did.
Crazy. It's all good though. I'm gonna be good though. I ain't gonna dox somebody. Not yet. Come on. I'm trying to be a good girl, but y'all, I mess with my kids. I mess with my dead brother. You mess with my mama. Like, I don't really want to keep pushing buttons. Hey, look, Melody, I'm telling you right now, you jumping that fire, homie. You don't want what's going to happen. I'm telling you that right now. So you better tell your goons to back down. Because they doing all this because of you, supposedly. So I'm just letting you know. Ain't nobody said nothing about your child. Not yet.
Good morning, Daisy.
Alpha, could you stop it?
So why didn't you ever talk, Gary? Like, if people ask, why much fun did you ever talk?
So she's calling out other people right now, calling them goons and this and that. And apparently that's got to be okay because, you know, she said it. And we all know what Carrie said. There's not going to be an apology for her. Why is it okay for the people that we have in these comments to say certain words, such as what Carrie has said right here? We're not overly sensitive. We're not little girls. We are grown women who have had our fill. Go back to Carrie. Let her know that we're not playing anymore. There's no sense in you wearing out your fingers over here, guys. There's really not. You know, save them for over there. But she right here is doing to someone else what she has repetitiously done to us.
Exactly. And the sad thing about that is, you know, I don't think people realizes that we didn't already know that this was going to happen. So it's irrelevant really, you know, but I would save it for that long ass live they're going to be having tonight because they sure going to be having one, you know. But anyway, I'm done, Alpha.
So YouTube sent you my channel. Also, just came on your suggestions. Why do you like to listen to me talk all day? Like, I don't make no sense. I fall asleep half the time. I'm a drug addict. I'm a thief.
I never turned on you. At what point did I turn on you? I made the video and took a step back for a few weeks. I have came back and next thing I know all of this is happening. I know you have promoted my YouTube channel, we have always supported each other, but you should not help people, then shove it in their face when you have had an argument. That is a narcissist.
Between daybreak tomorrow, I can. I'll eat that after.
This Bam Bam was just G-Mac's character, who we honestly believe is the shrimp guy, the little shrimpy guy, Herman. And we're just having a little fun with him.
Take your girlfriend away. Take me away. Take
Oh,
me
Lord.
away. A better plan. Bam Bam, so did we.
Yeah, we thought he was done. He said he was done, but evidently not. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Bam Bam. He got bored.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I had this email one day, and I could have sworn it said the name G-Max on it. It was a while ago. Maybe it was just Max something, but I'm trying to think. Because if I'm not, no. Chloe, stop. I can't think of it.
Get him, Bam Bam.
I have no idea what's going on with you. You are starting to dry beg online, telling your followers sob stories, and always letting them down with lives. You know most of your followers have came from scammers' pages. You know that some are easy to influence. You know that some will feel sorry for you and donate you money. You know how to paint that picture, and you've been around a while. You know what you are doing. Now, I would not say you are directly a scammer. I would say you're more of an emotional manipulator. You like when people feel sorry for you, so you twist things and play on emotions. Then make people blind and not see past you. But I am going to drop this now, because I have gone on long enough. So moving on, I am going to pass you over to the betas, but first, I want to briefly show you our new scammer. I was back and forth with this, but I think the longer you leave it, the worser it is going to get. Maybe it's time to help people open their eyes, so let me introduce you to our new scammer. This is Carrie Nicole Stockman. She is 38 years old, turning 39 in March. She lives in Peoria, Illinois. She is currently single, living at home with her kids. She runs a YouTube channel called Exposure Room 2. She has done this for years, but people have tried exposing her in the past, but you have called them all troll pages and they are WC, when to be honest a lot of them aren't. They just want to prove that you are a scammer. Some people have even been exposing you for years, but when people speak out about you, you automatically say, William is behind it. Oh, do not listen to them, they dox children. Not all of them do, some of them even hate my page, but whatever has been said, they are right about one thing: you do manipulate your followers, you use them for money and memberships, and some are ex-victims to scammers. So Carrie, your video will be coming soon. I have clips and videos of your lies, manipulation, and emotional blackmail. Even pages can be blind sometimes, but it is never too late to wake up. Do not run with the wolves, Carrie, if you do not want to get bit. Now I am going to pass you over to the betas, for them to answer any questions you may have. Please put AP at the start of your comment, if you want your comment pinned on the live.
Alpha, thank you so much. That was an awesome live. And before we start answering questions, I do want to say one more thing. I know I've jumped in. I wanted to make a point that this is not a game that's being played. This is serious, and we take it serious. I have spent most of the day and night going over and over again in my head what I wish I could say and what I want to say. I think if you are a woman, you will understand why I did that and why I feel the need to defend myself, especially being so humiliated. I want to defend the lies because there are so many lies that have been said, especially the one about me saying I wanted to unalive myself. I'm not going to go into that. That was a lie. I have never doxed your son, Carrie. You talked about your son. His money was stolen one night when you were on your live. You talked about how kind and caring he was, and that touched my heart because I have a child, I have a son. And I felt led to send money to you, and I did. But for you to come live and to say, yeah, you sent me $25, but bitch, I didn't ask you to send me anything. Is that my thank you? I mean, doesn't that sound just like every other scammer we cover? I didn't ask you to send me anything. No, you didn't ask. You implied. That's what scammers do. They tug at that heartstring. And then you get mad when they want to question the way you handled it or that you bring it up. I have to stop or I'll get into trying to defend myself, and I don't want to do that. I would love to tell you why my hair is short and why my cheeks are sunk in and why my laundry sitting on my bed unfolded. Yes, I'd love to tell you why. I'm not going to, because then it'd be about me. And really isn't about me. It's about women in general. See, I'm proud of my looks. I'm proud of my wrinkles. I'm proud of my short hair, and I'm proud of my sunken cheeks. And I am so proud of that worn out and tired look that I wear, because it reminds me every day that the outside grows old and tired and weary. But the inside, my heart, has never been younger, happier, and more full of life than it is right now. I tried not to listen to that live all the way through, because from the very beginning, the amount of pain you intended. No, I'm going to back that up. You didn't even intend to inflict pain or harm. You intended to destroy, because pain and harm can heal and you can get past. But wanting to destroy somebody, emotionally especially, there's nothing left to pick up. You put me up in front of the public like a target and let people, not just you, but let people and encourage people to aim for me and do whatever damage they could. You didn't care at all what was said. I have to admit that I was in shock, because I do not know that I have ever seen any awareness page nor your commentary page ever at any point stop and spend an hour degrading someone that was being profiled. I have not one time ever body shamed, degraded, or belittled anyone publicly. It wasn't just one comment or two that scrolled by. I want to make that clear. It was an hour long of being degraded. Yeah, I'd love to be able to jump up and down and scream and holler because see that's easy. It's easy to cuss someone out. It's easy to bully, and it's easy to target them and call them all kinds of names. That's real easy. See, it's easy for someone to cuss, Carrie. It's not a question of can you. The question is can you not. Olivia made fun of me in one of her comments and said, I bet this woman has never said, and I'm not going to say the word because that's beneath me, for one thing. I don't have to. Yeah, I can cuss. I choose not to. Why? Why did I have to go through that? Well, according to you, it's my karma. It's my karma. While the easiest response is going to be for me to defend myself, I'm not going to. But I am going to tell you this. I do believe there's a higher power. And I can make a choice to either take the easy way out and let loose and let you have it just like you did me. Or I can go back to what I believe and what I stand on. And my truth is that I do believe in God. And if I do believe in Him, then I have to believe in His Word and what He says. And my Bible, Carrie, my Bible says, do not resist an evil person. And I'm sorry, Carrie, but that's evil. What you did was evil. People who participated, Bella, Bam Bam, is evil. It says, do not resist an evil person. If someone strikes you on the right cheek, then you turn to him the other one. It doesn't mean that I don't have to accept what you did. It doesn't mean that I have to condone it. It just means that I get to walk away. I can just simply walk away because I know and I've been promised that God's going to handle it. And I'm going to continue to believe that, and I'm going to continue to share that belief, and I will not stop questioning anyone that tries to twist it. My Bible does not say karma is mine, saith the Lord. My Bible, my God says vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So I think I'm just going to go on about my business, on about keep doing what I do, what I believe in, and what I'm passionate about with this awareness page. I'm just going to keep doing my thing, and you go on and do your thing. Whatever you decide that needs to be, it won't matter. Because it doesn't matter. Because, see, that battle's already won, and I already know how it's going to turn out. I already know who's going to win. So I'm good. I'm good. Okay, we got questions.
Can I say something real quick, Rooster?
Uh-huh.
I want to, other than answering questions, I want to say this. As I said before, the whole story of how this all started came to us. It wasn't that we went to Bella and we sought Bella out to target Bella, as it's been portrayed multiple times on her life. And hold on, I'm hearing myself twice.
That's
Okay.
me.
So I'm still so confused as to why it was even made look like we tried to seek Bella out. But here's the funny part about all of this. So some of her friends that was in this chat earlier, that's actually been friends with her for quite some time, and we have proof of that, that was also involved with Ashley, that came to us with information, asking us to put their information out. They may can go back and say we asked for it, blah blah blah. we don't delete screenshots. Okay. So if it's ever needed, we can show it. They came to us asking us to put the information out. She's actually known these people for quite some time. When all this was going down and the awareness page that was made, that they said wasn't made for us, whether it was made for us or not, it was republished for us. What happened was when someone came to us, with the messages and was a little bit concerned, um, when I heard the voice, I knew who it was. And it really took me back because up until that point, we kind of suspected something, but we really didn't believe it, as they wanted to become admins. They had asked us to become admins. But it was at that point we realized what was going on. There's a reason she doesn't cover Ashley, like she wanted to cover Ashley. They're all together. They're all together. That's another segment for another day. But I'm going to say this. Not one time, Carrie, have I ever doxed you or have I ever given your information or things that you told me out. I've never given your phone number like you asked me not to, not even to the betas, and I never will. Trust and believe that I really thought you was my friend and I thought we were okay. I never thought for 1 minute that you would go batshit crazy over a post that was made knowing that this page is not 100% ours. Whether y'all want to believe alpha is real or not, we really don't care, but I'm not alpha. I don't have time to be alpha. I have a whole job and a family, okay? But if y'all want to keep believing that, keep believing it. I don't really care. I'll be alpha. He's much respected. But I'm going to say this. I really believe that we were friends and I really thought that we were cool. But for you to do the things and say the things that you said about me, you know, is unreal. It's insane. But then again, you don't trust no one. So then I can understand. So, that's all I really got to say about it. It just, I guess I'm a little bit beyond belief that anybody will ever be able to, she'll be able to trust anyone. I mean, hell, even her mods, she don't trust most of her mods. I mean, they're just one step away from losing a wrench. I mean, one day it's back and forth and I don't know. But anyway, that's all I got to say.
I am watching some comments, and Lavinia does have a question. Minnie, she was wondering if you could answer it. She's not posted her question yet, but when she does, she does have a question.
Sure.
Oops.
I'll be happy to answer it. Let me know if y'all see it before I do.
Okay, let me answer Mustang. Yes, Mustang, we can. Okay, I need somebody to mute. Mute for a minute.
I'm trying.
Penny, you like me. Mustang, yes, we are going to come on once a week, and we will talk about different things like mental health. It's called Meet Us in the Den. It's going to be every Sunday at 8 o'clock. And thank you for that suggestion too, because mental health would be absolutely perfect topic to talk on. But yes, that is already scheduled. We do have Meet Us in the Den on Sunday at 8. We've not actually decided yet what the topic will be, but we'll let you know. But we do appreciate that suggestion. And yes, we definitely are doing that.
Leanne asked about the hoodies. Could anyone buy that cool hoodie? Not from us, but I think they can be purchased somewhere, can't they? Leanne Stanford asked about the hoodie that we gave away.
Leanne, inboxes, huh? Inboxes will get you some info.
Molly has a comment that I'm going to entertain, and it happens to read, come on and talk about how you scam Barbara out of star money while she's sick and at the end of the road. Well, we've never scammed anybody out of star money. Barbara has been a long time watcher, and she chose to send stars quite often, and we so appreciated that. She's not at the end of the road, though, since you know so much about Barbara. She's having some difficulties, but we pray for her all the time, and we are hoping she gets back to her little Spitfire self before too long. But just know what you're coming up and asking, because you're making yourself look like a fool.
Well, and here's the thing. Someone said, Moy, you hit a nerve. Actually, you didn't hit a nerve. Y'all just look really stupid. Being as y'all are monetizing, you get cash apps and stuff like that. You know, that coming over here and saying something like that is untrue. We've never asked for anything. Buttercup. You know, so the fact that they're here, if they're here, they're here. If they're not, they're not. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. We really don't give two shits. Okay. But no, you're just making yourself look like an idiot. Again, they just need content for tonight. I promise you, their content tonight's gonna be, oh, we told them.
Exactly.
It's the way it always is, right? Oh, Lord.
I've not got a question back from Lavinia. I'm waiting on that. If you wonder what's going on. But you know, we do have a saying in the South, and I've already said this to Alpha and the admins, that, you know, when things start getting tough, and you find yourself not being able to keep up with somebody else, and you know, you kind of lagging behind, and you know, you start nipping at that dog when you're running in front of you, trying to get ahead of them. You start nipping at their behind, and so we have a saying in the South that says, if you can't run with the big dogs, get on the porch. And I'm wondering, Carrie, you think you might just need to go ahead and get on the porch? I mean, this is just desperate.
But there's some awful offensive comments coming in. I mean,
Yeah, those comments are irrelevant.
but they're offensive, and at this point,
I would like to
I'm gonna
suggest
choose to get
noise.
off if this isn't gonna stop, or they're not gonna be booted. We've dealt with enough from Carrie and crew that I'm not gonna deal with anymore.
Minnie, before we go, Lavinia does have a question.
Oh, I forgot she had a question. I'll stick around.
Okay. I'm gonna ask it, then I'll mute myself so that you can answer it. Lavinia wants to know, when someone has lupus, does their skin color change? Is that even possible?
Okay. When you have lupus, normally your skin color does not change. It may mean that you're having another issue. So therefore, I would call my doctor and bring that to his attention, because it sounds like maybe you have something else going on along with your lupus. I hope that helps you.
I would like to address everyone in the comments that are asking where
Benny, you need to
Tig
mute.
is out. Tig is right here. Tig doesn't have to explain anything to anyone, but if you would like to know, Tig is under the influence of nothing at the moment. Thank you very much. That yet again just shows your ignorance. You do not know me. You hear my voice, and the only thing you can come up with is she's high. Maybe I'm just a laid back person. Maybe I don't like to scream and holler and act like an idiot. But it's usually the people that are calling somebody else. You know, let's see, CMC's Candyman. Wake Tig's Zannied ass up. You must know a lot about Zannies, huh? And what about Moy? Get Tig's high ass back here. You know a lot about getting high? I'm glad that's something you enjoy doing in your free time. But at the end of the day, whether or not Tig is zannied out or high or anything else, quite frankly, is none of your damn business.
Thanks, Tig. Go ahead and mute, babe. I'm not looking at the comments that y'all are looking at. I'm looking at something different, but I'm listening to y'all, and I really can't help but wonder, do the people who are making these comments, I know that they're coming from the Exposure 2 page, do they go back and look at the live there yet? Do they hear anything that's going on during their live? Do they not hear all the talk about drugs and getting high, that they're stoned or they're fixing to get stoned, or even to the point of even the sexual content on that page? Did they not listen while it's going on, or do they not go back and even look at it? Because I'm really kind of puzzled why anyone from the Exposure page would come over here and say anything about getting high. That just doesn't make sense.
Well, the majority of the people we have in here right now is her crew in the comments.
Yes, Rachel, you're right. Projection on others is a typical narcissistic behavior. It's the easiest way to go is to deflect. The easiest thing to do is not look at yourself. It's so easy to come unglued, to blame everybody else. And when you do that, what you've done is actually say out loud, I don't have the character that it takes to do anything but what I'm doing. I don't have the character to pick myself up and be better. Because see, when you talk and your talk doesn't match your walk, then you have nothing. You don't have anything. But if you don't have a moral compass that guides who you are to develop your character, because that's what narcissists do not have. They don't have moral compasses and they don't have character. They don't have anything but themselves because they're their own God. They make the rules as they go. And all the rules do is point to them and apply to them and make sure that they come out on top, no matter the cost, no matter what has to be done, no matter what they have to say or do. It's going to get done because there is no character or moral compass. So there's no compassion and sympathy or empathy. They know what it means and they can tell you that they have it, but the walk doesn't match the talk. That's how you know. That's the red flags you can see when we're profiling scammers. Red flags ought to be shooting up right and left. I mean, anybody can say that, I'm a great person. I'm a good person. Okay, well, let me see.
Does any of
Got some
our
great
people have any questions?
I do want to say I'm seeing a lot of comments from people who are recovering addicts. Aren't we all a recovering addict of some kind? I am. And I want to say congratulations to you, especially for realizing and understanding that it is an ongoing process. It's something you will always struggle with. And the thing that sticks out the most is that you're able to say, I know who I am, and I know what I'm capable of. And I work hard at not doing that.
Adding to what Rooster just said, just to let all of those struggling and recovering addicts know, I'm proud, Moy, to say that I am 2 years clean this month. So no, I'm not all zannied out or hied up. Thank you.
Misty Ping, the Wolf's Den is actually here. It's going to be in the Beta Hunter page. You were asking what it is. All you have to do is just come to the page, and you'll see the announcement, and you'll see it's not like what we're doing right now, but it's similar. But all you have to do is just come to the page, and you'll see the information. Okay, I'm not seeing any more questions, so I think it's time that we go ahead and call it a night. I know I can speak for all of the betas, and I'm going to speak for Alpha. First, I know from the betas we want to thank him. We want to thank him for his dedication and his commitment to be here, and he is here. But he also has a life, just like you do, and just like I do. But it doesn't stop him from making sure the job gets done, and that's bringing awareness. And we're not going to stop doing that. But we're not going to be walked on either. But I want to thank everybody that came, the questions that were answered, we appreciate it. We even want to thank those who came in and had to just be nasty and ugly. Hey, you came over here. Maybe at some point, a light bulb will go off, and you'll be able to see reality and truth. I don't know. I hope so. But we do thank you guys. Don't forget, we'll be putting and posting about meeting us in the Wolf Den on Sunday. We've got lots of other videos coming about all the scammers that we've got, especially on Janelle. She's up here. Now we've added another one, so we're going to be busy. Couldn't do this without you. We wish each of you a wonderful and blessed week ahead of you. If you have any questions, if you need anything, our inbox is always open. Thank you guys, and good night.